Hey dudes, welcome to Splat from the Past, the only 80s themed horror and sci-fi show where things can get totally radical. Now today I will be welcoming back my old friend Prudence Wright Holmes, who you may remember I had on at the end of last year. I'm having her back on the show today for a conversational podcast. Going to ask her random questions and stuff, and it's going to be pretty good. Prudence likes to go by Tina, as you know, and she's very nice to talk to and stuff. I thought our first one was really good, and I decided to have her back on to have just a random chat this time instead of talking about her entire career. So, here is my new interview with Prudence Wright Holmes, a.k.a. Tina.
Hello.
Hey, Tina, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Nice. 2019 going good for you so far?
Yeah, I can't complain.
Nice. Yeah, my life is going really good. I am just so blessed right now.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Did you want to talk about anything in particular?
I was actually going to ask about favorite movies and stuff.
I just saw a movie called Us that I thought was really good.
Us. Yeah, I heard about that. How is that?
It's very scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, I think he's an excellent filmmaker.
Oh, who made it?
Jordan Peele.
Oh, that's right. It's a Jordan Peele movie. That's right. Yeah, I saw Get Out in the theater, and I really, really liked it. I'd probably like this one, too.
I think you would, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm a big horror fan.
Yeah, it's very scary.
Mm-hmm. Is it like one of those hang on to your seat scary horror films?
Kind of. Are you recording this or just wanted to say hello?
I'm recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I record from the time that it starts and everything. I record my intro and then I call.
Oh, okay.
So I was curious, do you remember the first movie you ever saw?
I think it might have either been The House of Wax or 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Wow, those are good ones. Yeah, I actually interviewed Vincent Price's daughter not too long ago.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a very scary movie.
Yeah, I thought that remake was unnecessary with Paris Hilton.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't know they were making.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh.
Yeah, my first movie, it may have been either Cannonball Run or The Shining.
Yeah, Chinese very scary.
Yeah, I was only a year old when I saw that. My parents had it on, and I saw it, and I was really scared by it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, I didn't want to see it again until I was older, and then when I did, I absolutely loved it because I understood it more.
Yeah, well, 1 year old, just pushing it.
Well, my family were free-spirited,
Yeah.
and just taking a chance by doing that.
Yeah.
So that was so it was either 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea or House of Wax. What are your favorite movies?
I really like Grey Gardens.
Grey Gardens. I don't think I saw that.
It's that documentary about Jackie Kennedy's crazy relatives living in a decaying mansion on Long Island.
Oh, okay.
It's a classic. It's been made into a TV movie with Drew Barrymore and Jessica Lange, and it's a Broadway show. And it was, the original movie documentary.
That's interesting. I don't think anyone's ever told me that their favorite movie was a documentary.
Well, this is truth is stranger than fiction. These women were really something Tennessee Williams couldn't have dreamed up.
Wow. I should check that one out too. Yeah, I love like the classic, black and white movies.
Yeah, I used to go to the movies every Saturday. There were a lot of scary movies being shown.
Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day and stuff. It's hard to believe that Fox, Universal, and Columbia were all like B movie studios in the beginning.
Oh, were they? Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it wasn't until later that they made their money and stuff. Fox, when it was on its own, was very much a B movie studio, and then when Daryl Zanuck took over, then it became a major studio. And I can't believe now Disney bought it. It's just weird.
Yeah, I'm not that into. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they bought it like last summer, and now they just took over like this week, like officially. And yeah, it's just a weird feeling now and stuff. And I didn't even see it coming when George Lucas sold the Star Wars franchise to Disney.
Oh, yeah, I was reading Carrie Fisher's book about Harrison Ford and everything, and so sad she died.
I know.
Overdose, I guess it was.
I know. She was actually booked to do a convention in the Bay Area a few months before she died, and I was looking forward to going and meeting her. But I've interviewed a lot of her friends and collaborators, and they all just talk very fondly about her.
Yeah, I guess she just got addicted to drugs. Sister, and then her mother dying the next day.
Yeah, that was very bizarre. I didn't see that one coming.
I guess they were pretty close.
So I heard in New York a lot of the classic movie theaters have closed down.
No. I mean, there was one that closed down, but not a lot of them.
Maybe it was. I don't know where I heard that, so I thought maybe it had. We actually have a classic movie theater in the Bay Area that I can't believe it's still there and stuff, with everything changing now and so much stuff being closed down there. And I used to go there every once in a while because they have these month-long film festivals where they show a lot of movies from like Alfred Hitchcock or movies with Cary Grant and Jimmy Stewart and stuff.
Yeah, they're having the Tribeca Film Festival coming up here, and then they have a new Directors Film Festival at the Museum of Modern Art.
Yeah. And I was and I was thinking too, back in the old days, Warner Brothers was really bold, and they made a lot of really bold movies. And MGM, they made a lot of saccharine movies. Like they didn't really make movies that took a chance, but Warner Brothers did.
Yeah, I guess I don't know that much about the history.
Yeah, I mean MGM, they made they made war movies. I mean Warner Brothers made war movies, but Warner Brothers war movies, they were just very bold and took a chance, and then MGM, they just were overly sappy and stuff. Like I've studied a lot about old film history because I think it's really fascinating.
Yeah, I have a friend who writes books about films. I don't know if you've ever read any of them. His name's Preston Jones.
Preston Jones, no. But he makes movies. I mean, he writes books about movie history.
Yes. I'd like to talk to him sometime.
Yeah, that probably would be good. Yeah, Preston Jones.
I
Yeah.
gotta find his phone number.
Mm-hmm. Or does he have an email?
Yeah, I have to look for it. I mean, I'm not that close to him, so I haven't been in touch with him lately.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that would be possible. I'm always, down to talk to people who are interested in film and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And I
good.
have good conversations with them.
Well, he would be someone that would be quite expert.
Mm-hmm. Did you have any favorite TV shows growing up?
Guess I watched Father Knows Best.
Mm-hmm. Father Knows Best. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to watch the old black and white sitcoms on Nick at Night when I was a kid, but that one I don't recall ever being on, but I always used to hear about it.
Yeah, My Three Sons, as I can. You're at a young show. I can't even remember.
Yeah, I watched My Three Sons when I was a kid.
They had a lot of local programming. Like, I was in Ohio, and they had this really overweight woman named Sally Flowers who had like an Oprah type of show
Mm-hmm.
in Ohio. Yeah, she had guests.
Yeah, I actually loved cable access when I was growing up.
Yeah, she was the big celebrity locally.
Mm-hmm. Does New York still have cable access?
I don't know. I guess so. Somebody was talking to me about it, but I don't know. I don't really watch TV that much.
Yeah, I like that idea of local artists creating their own content for television late at night, and I always love to hear stories about how it's a stepping stone to becoming nationally famous. Like I interviewed this one horror host in Boston, and she started out. Her show started out in cable access, and within months it spread all over the New England seaboard, and now it's very successful.
Yeah, well, I guess that's why people do web series and podcasts and things like that.
Yeah, because cable access doesn't really exist anymore in Boston. It's on the internet now and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, it was very successful on TV for the first 10 or 12 years or so. And I always like to hear stories like that. One of my biggest regrets was never starting my own cable access show. Uh, before it kind of became antiquated in the Bay Area. But I'm getting some friends together in May, and we're going to film my own horror movie show pilot and see if anybody responds to it.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I got all these friends that are on the same page as me that wanted to give it a try and stuff. And I couldn't be happier. I mean, this has been a dream of mine for a long time.
What do you do when you're not interviewing people?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a job, or do you do?
I worked in security and retail for years, and then in January of 2015, I had a really bad car accident, and I spent 30 days in a coma. And after my recovery, I decided that I was going to pursue show business, and that's what I've been doing. Started this podcast. I go to conventions. Um, I've been trying to act and stuff, and just putting myself out there, And I'm collecting disability still, and still recovering, and
Hmm.
and I thank God for the gift of trying.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was a really scary time and stuff because my mom and I had been homeless for a while, and just people started distancing themselves from us, and I was drinking really badly at the time and stuff, but I've been sober ever since. It's been 4 years.
Mm-hmm. So you were in the car?
Yeah.
Walking?
What happened was I was the passenger, and I fell asleep, and the guy I was with, he fell asleep at the wheel. We were all drinking that night, and we landed in the middle of the road, and we got out okay, but then the car collided with ours, and then the impact hit us, and I got the worst of the injuries.
Mm. Wow. Well, that sounds bad. I'm glad you made it.
Yeah. It was just crazy. I still can't believe it. I don't even remember, anything after a certain point that night. But apparently the people who witnessed it, that's what they told the police. Everything that happened.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're not drinking and better path.
Yeah, and it was just crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Just enough?
So did you get any positive feedback on the Ballad of Buster Scruggs?
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people told me they liked it.
They told you they liked it?
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I watched a part of it. It reminded me of the original How the West Was Won with a little bit of Tombstone in there.
I'm not sure I ever watched that. I'm not big into Westerns, but I could like Buster Scruggs.
Yeah, I mean, it had the Coen brothers touch to it,
For sure.
I mean, they did that.
Yeah, go ahead.
They did that remake of The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance.
No, they did? True. I know they did True Grit.
Oh, True Grit. I'm sorry. Yeah, not the Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. That was somebody else. But yeah, they did the True Grit remake, and so yeah, I mean, they know how to make a western with their touch on it. With
Mm-hmm.
yeah, with like the mystery stuff and the crimes happening in the West.
Right. Well, I actually have to get going. If there's not anything else you want to ask me, is there anything else?
Oh no, that's all right. But I'm glad we got to do this and talk again.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, really quickly, do you have any upcoming projects?
Well, I have a new show called Hiding Anne Frank about this woman, Neep, who helped the Franks survive in the attic for 2 years.
Mm-hmm. When is that coming out?
I'm going to be doing it for the first time in April.
Nice. Well, I hope that's very successful for you.
Okay. Thanks, Tom. Take care.
My pleasure, Tina. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, there you have it. Prudence Wright Holmes. Ain't she a sweetheart? Thank you so much, Tina. It was so nice to talk really briefly about random stuff like favorite movies and all that. I'm glad we did it. If you like this video, everyone, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Add me as a friend on Facebook. Join my Tommy Kovac comedian page on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram and all that fun stuff. Well, that's all the time we have this week on Splat from the Past. Until next time, this is Tommy Throwback Kovac saying, there's no shame in living in the past, because the present sucks. Later, dudes.